Hello everyone, and welcome to our English learning story. Today's story is called Life in Washington, D.C. It's about a student from France who moves to America and learns how to live alone, pay bills, and understand contracts. Listen carefully, learn new words, and enjoy the story. Let's begin! My name is Julien, and I'm a student from France. 2 years ago, I moved to Washington, D.C. to study international business. It was exciting, but also very hard. For the first time, I had to live alone, pay my own bills, and manage money by myself. I found a small apartment near Columbia Heights. It wasn't big, just 1 bedroom, a small kitchen, and a bathroom. But it was mine. The rent was expensive, about $1,400 a month. I told myself, Julien, this is the beginning of your new life. At the end of the first month, I got my electricity bill, $110. Then came the water bill, the internet, and the phone plan. I felt shocked. The money was going faster than I could earn it. I started writing my expenses in a notebook. Rent, water, electricity, phone, internet, food, transport. Almost $1,900 every month. One day, my phone company tried to take money automatically from my account, but I didn't have enough. I got an email that said, "Payment declined." I panicked and called customer service. The lady said kindly, "Sir, you can make a wire transfer today. Just make sure your balance is enough next time." That night, I learned an important lesson. Always check your account before bills come. My friend Maya from India told me something important. She said, "In America, contracts are everything. You sign something. You must follow it." She was right. In the U.S., if you break a contract, you can get into big trouble. Since that day, I always read every document carefully before signing. One month, my salary from my part-time job was late. My account was empty, and the rent was due. I didn't know what to do. I called my cousin in Virginia, borrowed some money, and sent a wire transfer to my landlord. After that, I started saving a small emergency fund, just in case. In the U.S., I also learned about credit scores, credit cards, and financial history. Every bill I paid on time improved my credit. Every late payment could hurt it. It was like a school report for adults. During exams, I almost forgot to pay my electricity bill. I got a reminder and paid it just in time. After that, I created a new Sunday rule. Every week, I check all my bills and my bank balance. My neighbor, Mrs. Johnson, was an old lady who had lived in the building for 40 years. She told me, "Welcome to adulthood. Always read the fine print and pay on time." She also taught me how to save electricity, turn off lights, unplug devices, use less water. Simple but smart advice. As a student worker, my income was not always stable. Some weeks I worked a lot, and some weeks not at all. So, I learned to avoid long-term contracts and save when I could. Sometimes being responsible means saying no. After some months, I became good at managing money. I used a spreadsheet with colors. Green for paid, red for not paid. I rewarded myself with small treats like movies or dinner once a month. Every time I sat on a park bench at the National Mall, I thought, "Julien, you're growing up." I made many small mistakes, forgetting due dates, spending too much on takeout, ignoring contracts. But each mistake taught me something. Discipline gives you freedom, and money, when managed wisely, brings peace, not stress. One day my bank emailed me. It said, "Congratulations, your credit score has improved." I smiled. I called my parents in France, and my mom said, "Julien, you're learning in life, not just in school." Later, I started helping new international students understand how to open accounts and pay bills. One friend said, "You should write a guide, Julien." Maybe one day I will. Now I sit by my window, looking at the city lights of Washington, D.C. I drink my tea, feeling calm. All my bills are paid. My apartment is warm. My life is in order. I smile and think. Every payment, every worry, every month taught me something important. How to be responsible and independent. Living in the United States showed me that real education happens not only in classrooms, but in daily life. Let's look at a few words from this story. Deducted means taken automatically from your bank. Wire transfer means sending money from one bank to another. Fluctuating, saat, means changing often. Eviction means being asked to leave your apartment. Credit score is a number showing how well you pay your bills. Emergency fund means money saved for problems. Thank you for listening to this English story. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Learning English is easier when you learn through stories. See you next time. Bye for now.